Hi, this is Mark Pizzacalla and welcome to 3 Minutes with Mark for March 25. Now, what I want to talk about today is Bendel's case. Now, you might say, what's so exciting about that? Well, listen up. If you have trusts and companies in your family group, you may be impacted. You see, since 2010, the ATO have said that where a trust makes a distribution to a company beneficiary and that distribution remains unpaid, i.e. cash doesn't follow the distribution, then the company has effectively made a loan back to the trust. You know, the company said, hey, I know you've given me a distribution, don't give me the cash, why don't you use it? So that's been construed as being financial accommodation being given by the company back to the trust. And as such, the ATO have always said that that's a Division 7A loan, needs to be put on a Division 7A loan complying agreement. Otherwise, it's going to be deemed to be a dividend. But literally 2 weeks ago, the court has held that an unpaid present entitlement owed by a trust to a company does not amount to a loan, and there is no deemed dividend. So this decision has really created havoc for the ATO and has upended some 15 years of the way this has been interpreted. So why is that? How did this happen? How did the court decide this? Well, a number of reasons, but the bottom line is that for Division 7A to apply, there must be a repayment of an amount loaned. That is, there's got to be an obligation to repay. In this case, where a trust makes a distribution, there is an obligation to pay, but there is not an obligation to repay. Sounds pretty simple, and that's what the court decided. And mind you, this was discussed way back when this interpretation was originally given. So if you're a taxpayer, you really need to seek advice. What can you do? If you have trusts who have previously been assessed on deemed dividends, maybe you need to lodge an objection. If you're in the middle of a tax audit, you need to put things on ice and work out what the next steps are. As to what's going to happen next, well, that's the big question at the moment. The ATO might seek special leave to appeal to the High Court, although personally I think it's unlikely given it seems to be a pretty strongly written decision in my view. Secondly, and probably more likely, is that there'll be pressure on Treasury to amend the law. But having said that, we're up against an election that's coming up soon, and the government may be in caretaker mode very quickly. So then what do we do? So there's a lot of stuff going on here. Please pay attention. Review your personal situation, your family situation. If you do have trusts and companies, speak to your personal accountant, or by all means, speak to someone at BDO. Have a great month ahead in March. Speak soon.